still leaking by the compressor here, our fitting. So we're gonna have to reassess and get a better grip on that, tighten it up. We'll come back and it'll be better. Thanks. Hey everybody, Robert back here. I redid what we got going on our fitting. I put more tape on there, beefed it up, brought it back in, maybe tighten it up just a little bit more. I think it's in there a little snugger, and I think we should be good. We'll let you know in a little while. Thanks.
Morning guys, so my bad, the air compressor didn't get shut down last night, so turned it off, just bleeding it, the air out so we can fix that leak down there.
Team, so Jack's been up and down the shop looking for a dolly all the time for the truck, and so instead of borrowing and stealing, we got him one for each of the trucks.
You will need a clamp, a 9/16 wrench, and a 7/8 wrench.
Morning guys, so we put some Teflon tape on there and screwing it back in and tightening up and see what we got. Morning guys, I'm over here at the behind the grinder. This vacuum part is all broken, so I'm gonna get that switched
so
out.
Guys, here's my current state. We kind of moved the meeting upstairs, so kind of got left with a mess. That's my fault. Kevin was nice enough to put this together for me. But my task today is to get it to the correct height of what that is to match what we're replacing, and then over the next 2 days I'll get this cleaned up.
Good morning. So if you remember back here, we have a leak that I'm going to be cleaning up here of gel coat that's leaking out of here. Sorry, resin that's leaking out of here. Seems to be leaking right here in this seam up underneath. So what I'm going to try to do first is, I already got a half a turn under this guy. So what I did is find a breaker bar, put on the wrench, because I believe some gel coat is up in the screw bolts already. And I'm going to snug this bad boy down a little bit, which should be these 4 bolts here, so you can see what's going on. And clean up the mess and see if the drip stops, or at least holds back. At least that way we'll know what the problem is. If it still drips, we'll tackle something else.
Old parts, new part, all fixed up.
I've been trying to figure out a way how to make it easier to grab the tape so I'm not moving around too much. And well, Jesse and I thought of this magnet hook. So I'm gonna test this out, see how it works. If it doesn't work, well, we'll come to a we'll come back to it and we'll think of something else. Thank you.
So we did clean this bad boy up, because this is where the other leak is. It's leaking out of this elbow right down here. As you can see, the little puddle right there. So we spent some time trying to clean this bad boy up so we can get that worked on. This has been re-cleaned up. Did tighten the bottom ones and snugged up the top ones, see if that'll help. I have a feeling it might not, because the damage has been done there as far as like build up getting in between the seal. And then while we're back here, we cleaned up these lines here and got kind of close to the fittings on them. So long story short, up around in here is that every time we clean something, even if we have to re-clean, we get a little bit further on it. So this is a little bit nicer than it was the last time we were back here. Thanks, bye.
Alright, everything moved. I didn't get the cords cleaned up, and I didn't get that cleaned up. Cleaned up the computer, but I got this set up, got this moved out, so I have a desk again, and we're ready to roll for our...
So as you can see, this old one here that was on there didn't have glass, no protection, couldn't tell if it was working. Got it ripped out, forgot to depressurize it, made a little bit of a mess. But the new one, nice fancy glass, shouldn't give us a false reading, and now she's all done, looking pretty, mess cleaned up. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm here in Pour. A couple things. fixed this. This was really bugging me. Now it didn't really do the greatest job. I'm gonna do a little more advanced, but there's 2 magnets on this. If you used to have a home where you'd unsheath it, this is actually much more simple, this improvement. I've never seen it. It had 2 magnets that just rest up here. But the magnets were full of gunk, so it fell every single time I pressed start on the machine, which seemed like a waste, and then I'd be panicked and driving back to it. So I fixed that. Working on fixing that. It weighed 10 pounds, now it's down to about 2 pounds, still got more to go. And I'm getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff. I sorted out one of these, there's 2 of them. There's just way too much stuff here to manage and cope with. It just totally stresses me out. So I'm trying to simplify it so it's simpler. The panels are where they're supposed to be, and just trying to make it nice. Great job, everyone. Way to uncover problems and work to get them fixed and make work way more simple.